Okay. Well, now here we are at King's Family Distillery in Sevierville or Pigeon Forge or somewhere.
I think it's Sevierville, but it might as well be Gatlinburg and
Pigeon Forge.
It's right there with it.
Yeah.
So this was recommended to us by our group of friends on Bourbon TikTok.
Yep.
So Patrick, mainly you're the one who told us. Shout out to you. We're gonna go inside and see if we can film some stuff. We walked in the door.
I heard the voice.
Yeah.
Recognized it immediately.
I saw him immediately. And who's that? But Justin. Literally
What's
didn't
going on,
plan this
guys?
at all. Silent KS 520.
What a crazy meetup.
Dude, absolutely.
Unplanned.
Unplanned completely.
Completely
no
unplanned. Open the door, turn around, see these guys walk in as I'm doing a little bit of sampling.
There you go.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
Great. This one's that's Josh's from last night, so you can.
Yeah. All right.
Got there.
Went to McScrooge's.
Oh,
Yeah, they rolled out the red carpet for us a little bit.
That's for Megan.
Oh my goodness.
For Megan?
Yes.
Oh, you said this was Josh's.
That was clean. It was from Josh's. That was clean. That was for you.
I guess you get a little spin.
All right. We'll make it work.
We get the dirty ones because we already used them today.
How dirty can they be?
Yeah.
Oh, they cleaned it out.
Say in all fairness, you could probably have the clean one because I had a tasting of 10 the other day, so I have already noticed.
Well, you still got more to go, right?
Better I will.
Yeah.
I mean, and that, when I said that's yours. You keep it.
Oh. Yeah.
So
No
if you
such
wrap
thing
it
as
up
too
and put it
much.
in your bag, but protect it a little bit.
No. Okay.
No. Yeah.
That's fine. They said you would do a little different.
She's gonna do everything on this side.
Yeah, everything that's flavored. That would
Oh, yeah, there's mine.
Yeah. Yeah, 51% rye. It's going to be a single barrel, and it's a 9-year.
Wow.
What are you thinking? I'm trying to.
Is this where Willett gets theirs from?
That's insane.
It's going to be 40 proof.
Well, I think I was doing a little bit of reading, and the owner, Justin, he sold grain. I think he did for a lot of distilleries in Kentucky. He was a grain broker for them.
Things go.
Get that on your palate, Ted.
They had their own yesterday that we that was fun. Yes, super fun.
Yes.
Holy crap.
That's
That is insane.
great.
And for a 90, it's not too choppy, but it does have a little bit of bite to it.
Yeah.
Just that rice spice bite that's in
Yeah.
there.
That drink's more like 100.
Enough sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have sworn it was that. Yeah. So I didn't look at it that close.
Yeah. You get that little bit in the back. It was just like,
Yeah.
this is pleasant.
Wow.
No, that is okay. No, I was like, she
9
was
years.
talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I thought it was 7. From back here, I thought it was 7.
That is insanely good. It's almost honey on the palate.
Yeah.
Almost.
It's like there's a finish.
Yeah.
It does have something that keeps your mouth watering.
Oh,
Like,
Yes.
any other pour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pour.
Yes.
That'd be a hard bottle to put away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or an easy one to
Yeah.
put away.
There you go.
That's
Do
right.
it both ways.
That's right. This is going to be
Oh
expensive.
man. I have a feeling I'm probably going to be buying some of this.
You say you go where?
I mean, that's just incredible.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody's been telling us about you guys. You're dead on. I mean, everybody's been dead on. About
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Standard. All
That's the
right.
standard.
Oh.
Bourbon blended with 7-year light whiskey, and it is going to be 118 proof. This one's a little bit different. So
Okay.
it has, I think, like 12% rye to it, so it just adds a little bit.
Yeah.
Usually we just do the bourbon in 7-year.
I remember when Justin had mentioned about this one when he was first starting to blend, because that was actually when I first met him. I had talked or met him online and I was talking about the Tennessee Standard. He said, no, it's a different one because it's got a rye in the blend.
Yeah.
So I have one of these without the rye.
Ah.
Those are pretty good. Wonderful.
Pepper.
Yeah, a little bit of a hay note.
Maybe a little bit sweeter ginger.
Some nice sweet oak.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Wow. Like semi-sweet chocolate.
Yeah. And what was the rye content?
Like 12%.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
very low.
A lot of pepper spice on the
Yeah.
back.
Exactly. Exactly. I didn't want to influence it.
Yeah.
I was waiting
Yeah, no,
for
that's-
you guys to say
Oh
something.
yeah.
No,
But
that's
because I've had this one before, I was like, let me see if they get that
yeah.
sweet milk chocolate taste,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Yep.
get like that spice that kind of, hey, I'm hanging
Wow.
out still.
When I mentioned the hay before, I was like, is that chocolate or is it just just
It's
hay?
like semi-sweet.
Yeah. Because at first I was thinking chocolate. I'm like, nah, it can't be. No.
Yeah, it's a lot lighter. Yeah, it's
And see when he goes and after it's gone,
super sweet.
to me, I just get a rye. Like
Yeah.
that's what it
Yeah.
smells like is a rye.
That's why I thought there was more. I thought I missed it there. Wow.
It's like so much complexity going from like that soft, silky, chocolatey taste to
Yeah.
okay.
Where were you? Yeah. Because I'm getting a little hug on it
Yeah.
too.
And
Two
then
for two.
after it's gone,
Wow.
you get a rye nose inside.
Yeah.
Good thing we're driving the truck. Whew.
Yeah, this is 99% corn, but it's going to be yellow corn in 10-year, and I actually think it's an 11-year right now.
Oh.
Technically, 10 just looks better on the bottle.
Well, you get one label approved, you gotta go with what you got.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it can't be younger than 10. So
Getting like caramel corn. Just a little hint of some cinnamon.
yeah, there's a bit of spice to it. If there's something else that underlies
Super
all that,
sweet,
then
yeah.
I can't.
There's definitely some oak.
Taste rather than fireball.
Yeah, there's got a
Yeah.
oak for sure comes in there. Who do you guys source your barrels from? ISC or?
Kind of from all over
All
the
over?
place. It was mainly MGP, and then we kind of branched out to
Oh,
the smaller distilleries.
That's right. That's right. You guys are still sourcing.
Yeah.
I was thinking about your
Yeah.
barrels for your own. If
Yeah.
you were, what you were aging on your own. So
Yeah, we do all of the finishes, all the blends, all the bottling. We just get the liquor here. Welcome in. You guys have questions? Let me know.
how can that be that spicy?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I will say I don't know that it's my favorite from the other two.
Yeah. It's like cinnamon sugar on the
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That caramel on the front. Mid palate's getting that spice
caramel's
now
on
too.
the back end.
Definitely drinks its proof.
But I'm not getting that much oak. Well, you know what? I bet the spice is coming off the oak. True.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's what I'm getting is that spice all the way at the end,
Oh.
top and the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Man, it's getting better now.
Yeah.
Sweeter.
It's
But
coming down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting better.
Next.
Let's do the cigar blend next.
Cigar blend. Okay.
Before we go too sweet.
Well, this is going to be sweet.
Yeah, but it's not going to be. Probably not going to be as agave sweet.
It's Madeira
Besides that,
finish,
already
sherry
decided?
finish, and port wine finish.
Okay.
Blended into one. It's 115 proof.
Okay.
Okay, good deal. Yes, absolutely.
All done.
You are fine. If you want to try any more, you let me know. Okay, next.
Ooh, wow.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that port is shining through. Heavy raisin on the palate.
Oh yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
But there's a little hint of that orange from the Madeira though.
Okay.
Definitely.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is like a tawny port.
Yeah. This is very reminiscent of the old Raleigh Stogie batch on the nose.
131 proof. It's an 8-year legacy.
Wow. That was my favorite cigar blend, that old Raleigh one. You didn't like it because you don't like finishes very much.
Yeah.
Man, there's some
This
caramel in
has
there
got
too.
a phenomenal nose. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a toffee.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Those finishes just take that proof point and just like
Oh yeah. There's a
lowers it down.
rye hit that hit me at
At the front.
no,
Yeah.
it actually hit me in the back, right at the very back
Really?
of the palate.
It was fine till like.
I don't think it's rye, but
Until I walked in, it's me.
it didn't hit like a rye. It's just
Wow. That's 115.13 proof. That drink's like an 80.
I was gonna say I could put it between 90 and 95. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not as much a fan here as I have been on some of the others.
Yeah, but you don't like finishes.
But that's me.
You don't like finishes much.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the flavor of that one,
Well, I need chash out of this one.
but it wasn't like they pecked me.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
It is, yeah.
Especially for what it is and the proof. Obviously,
Right.
a lot lower.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For people who really are into that, I'm sure it'd be outstanding.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah, for me, not quite as much.
And that drawer. Okay.
Spicier on the second sip.
See, that was quite the opposite for me.
Yeah.
When I took the first sip, I thought it was a little bit spicier. It's almost in the sinuses. Then the second sip just went down. It's like I was only getting the finish on the second
Yeah.
sip.
For me, I'm getting more of the spice on more of the front of the palate this time, where it was totally in the back last time.
Yeah. I'm getting a little bit more of a proof tingle on the tongue
getting
now.
more proof on it now. Yeah.
Huh.
It's getting better. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes.
Let's try the agave.
Let's try the agave.
Let's go for sweet.
36% rye.
I like that.
We coat the barrel in agave and then we add the bourbon in later. And it
That-
is 113 proof.
That pours like it's thick
Yeah.
with 3 C's and no K. And it grips like it is too. Okay, now that's,
Oh yeah, that's different.
yes it
It
is.
smells like a mezcal.
Little, just a touch, not
Yeah.
complete, but a
That
touch.
little bit of agave just gives it a little bit of a mezcal thing on the nose.
And then set it on top. I will find you the piece that you wanna do that. There you go. Yeah.
That is super sweet. But there's some spice coming in.
But then you look at it again. That's at
113.
Yeah. Now I'm not getting the oak impact on this one. That
Not
was a
nearly.
very small sip. It was a very
Yeah.
small sip. I did, so. And that oak is still hanging in there from the cigar blend too.
Yeah.
I personally, I enjoy that one, even though it is sweeter. I'm not much of a,
Yeah.
I'm not much of a sweetness bourbon
Yeah.
person, but this one, when I tasted it, it just completely took me off guard. The sweetness and a 113 at
Yeah.
the same time. It's almost unreal. The way
I wanna-
that it makes it blends.
It just vaguely, that agave gives me just a hint of that smoky mezcal.
Yeah.
God, that's
Kind of
so
thing.
much better on the second. I mean, it's good
Yeah.
on the first. It's so much better on the second sip. Man. Now, I'd still call this a dessert pour.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
sweet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is not. It wouldn't be like that with the meal or
Right,
like
no.
hanging out in the fire or
Right,
anything
no,
like that.
No.
But just my opinion, I thought that was a decent pour for for what it is.
Yeah.
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 And that agave, I could not believe.
I mean, I know it's sweet because it's a sugar substitute in a lot of. You can use it in cooking and a lot of different
I use
things.
it instead of simple syrup in cocktails.
Yeah.
Just because it's healthier.
Yep.
Wow. We did the toasted honey iconic.
I just did that as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold back on this.
All right. He said he'll hold back because he just did it.
Yeah, 95 rye double oak barrel. Then we add to the third toasted barrel, and it is 106 proof. Cool. Thank you. You're almost giving me problems all morning though, so
That one is.
yeah, like just the iPad too. So I'll figure it out.
Yeah, when it gets a little slower, it's fine. Holler at me though. Okay.
Wow.
That is thick,
Ooh, wow.
and that is honey.
Yes, it is. But it's got that toasted
It got that toasted barrel.
caramel.
It's like I've never had honey cinnamon toast. But that would be
That's
what
why
this
I've been in
would
that
be
direction.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
That rye, man, that really.
Yeah, that's so good. The ryes are amazing.
Are you holding this one up in front of the camera too?
I already
You've
did.
been doing it.
I already
Okay.
did. Yeah.
Yes. Did you like that? Patrick says, what?
We just talked to him on the phone. I mean, we were like,
Yeah, 25
and he
minutes
was
ago.
like, Joe's down there. Maybe he'll be around or something. And I'm like,
That's fine.
That's good.
yeah,
That's good.
One of the main reasons we stopped back there was because we came back to retrieve one of the things at the time I ordered and we never got.
oh, yeah.
So we were on our
So
way
you
out of town.
Wow.
Yeah.
Literally on our way out of town. I was like, well, I didn't try that one here, so you know what? I might as well.
Yeah.
You want to do the
Okay.
ice wine?
The what?
Ice wine one?
Sure. Yeah.
I never had that at all. Never had it.
The ice wine finish?
Yeah.
Or you've never had ice wine?
Ice wine at all. Or any finish. Good Times has some barrel picks in ABC stores in North Carolina. Or it's ice wine finish, but they're like $130, so I'm not gonna cough up the change for that one if I've never had it before.
So I got super spoiled being stationed in Germany for 3.5 years.
Oh, yeah.
They phenomenal ice wine. Phenomenal ice wine. Like,
Okay, so this is
So
twice
they
barrel.
freeze the grapes? Is that why?
yeah,
It's
Double
ice wine?
barrel,
Okay.
And then we put it into an Elijah Craig barrel that's coated in ice wine.
it's
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow. Hopefully, I'm sure we picked up that on the microphones.
I
We heard
hope
the
so.
story behind that. Yeah. The microphones are pretty good. We not so much. Yeah.
I'm gonna show that to the camera.
Yeah, good. Do your thing.
We make up for it in volume of videos. So
that's trouble with the jaw.
Quantity over quality. The opposite of what you want there.
wow, man, that is.
That is wine. That does not smell like a
It
rye.
doesn't smell anything
at
like ice.
all.
But if you've never had
Thrice barrel. I love that.
Rice barrel. Yeah.
ice wine has a much different body and consistency than a white or a
Red.
Cabernet or anything
Yeah.
like that. It is so smooth. The way
Yeah.
that it's processed.
That is so sweet.
I hate that Patrick is this right. Is it wrong? Is it wrong that I hate that Patrick is this right? Just saying.
We love you,
Did he
Patrick.
enjoy
Don't
the ice
worry.
wine?
I don't.
I don't know if he mentioned it,
Yeah.
but he was certainly right about stopping here.
Listen, you didn't need it. That's super true. You didn't need
Or the rye really pops through
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's like, but there's that. I guess it's the ice wine that's underneath it.
It's just
Yes,
gentle,
It is
soft
very.
sweetness.
But you still
Definitely.
get that rye spice.
Yeah.
through there.
110.2.
Yeah, definitely grape. And it's just underneath that spice. And it kind of like, so the spice is prominent that first sip, And the longer it sits, it fades off, and that sweetness sort of rises up. Wow.
This is one that she actually loved
The
it.
two ladies.
Yeah.
I
I've just gotten her into rye.
Yeah. So many people are scared of them. So many people are.
I was one for the longest time.
Oh, yeah.
I had rye repellent on for the longest time. Never wanted to go down that road. And I started trying it. I'm like, this is like a portal to a whole different place.
Yeah.
Oh.
He loved Pikesville
Pikesville?
from Heaven Hill.
Well, but it's a bourbon lover's rye. It's only 51% rye. So
And then I was hearing a lot of stuff about Templeton out of Iowa. And we found their 10-year. They started stocking that at ABC stores. The rye.
it's only $89 bucks. It's
So we went in there, we grabbed it, we took it home, we reviewed it, and I was like, all right, I love rye whiskey now.
yeah. I'm telling you, it was in our top 5. I mean, for sure.
Yeah.
It won for you, didn't it?
It was my favorite rye of last year.
So these guys just won 2 IWSC awards this year, just like a month ago. And I've got no signal, so I can't check it. But I know that they won 2, and that's a double blind, competition. Maybe she'll know which one it is. I know Lyconic was one of them. I can't remember the other one. I want to say it was the Tennessee Standard.
We do the weeded bourbon. That's
Yep.
yeah.
I have a 100 proof, or I do have a 111 proof.
111.
Let's do the 111.
When in doubt.
Mine is for sale, but I have it for sale.
Oh, you don't have it for sale. Then let's do this one.
Do it.
If you don't have it for sale, then,
This one we do have for sale.
okay.
Yeah, 100 proof. It's 45% wheat. It's going to be a 6-year.
All right. I like the way it's sounding already.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. Yes.
Nope,
Sorry.
you got 2 drops
Yeah.
anyways.
If nothing else, you drop.
Okay. I will go
All
with the 2
right,
drops.
you know.
Waste not, want not.
There you go. There you go. I like their sign outside. Don't question whether it's half empty, half full. As long as it's bourbon, doesn't matter. Wow, man,
That's a nice
45 wheat. I think she said that comes
45.
through.
boy.
This was my first ever offering I ever had from King's before I knew what King's was.
Yeah.
I saw it on the shelf and I said, oh, that's what we did. I'm gonna buy it.
Mhm.
Brought it home and I enjoyed it. But
Oh wow.
Are you tasted?
Oh,
I haven't
wow.
tasted.
yeah,
So sometimes weeded for me can leave a odd taste in my mouth.
like chalk.
Yes. Yeah. That is just sweet wheat.
Smooth. I mean, it's just. Yeah, you know what? You just said it. This
Yeah.
reminds me a lot of 1792
1792.
sweet wheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, reminds me a lot of it.
At a higher proof.
No, this is only a little
Not
bit,
a higher proof.
a touch higher. Because
That's
I think
like-
it's 94 and change.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
yeah,
That weeded was the first ever. The weeded bourbon was what got me hooked on King's offerings.
Weededs aren't my favorite, but that one's very good.
that's excellent. It's like, just take my money, man. Just take my money.
I think I've had 7 now. That's 7 for 7.
Yeah.
7 for 7. That's rare. Even at big Kentucky distilleries
Oh,
we've been
yeah.
to,
Yeah.
they make stuff I don't like.
Yeah.
I've liked every single thing so far.
I think all my receipts are in my bag out there, but it was going to be funny to be like, yeah, where it says take my money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I came in here on Tuesday and spent $800.
Yeah. Something tells me that's going to be today.
Wow.
Yeah, we walked out with 2
Wow.
boxes doing this.
All right. So what's going to be next?
That's a good question. Well, we bought the Ryconic. I'd like to try it.
Yeah, the double twice barrel, whatever.
I mean,
Try.
I might as well.
Fair point.
I might as well.
I like that.
I mean, I'm not sure she's counting.
Yeah,
She
no,
could
you
be.
guys got the
We'll
clothes
cut
out.
we'll cut this part off. We'll cut this part out. They'll hit the cut. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
Hey, you
Hit the
can't tell
cutting board.
anyone else that I've done this.
That was literally as you guys were walking in. That's what I was.
Was it?
That's what I was sipping. Yes.
Wow.
That,
Well, like I said, we were afraid you might not have it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it
This one we-
looked like it might have been a special release because it was
Yeah.
the twice barreled and 8 years old age stated. So,
This used to be the old label of it,
uh-huh.
just
Okay.
the green label, and then we changed it around like December area. So now all of them are looking like that.
Yeah.
So you might see these all floating around, same exact thing.
Okay.
The rye's there, but there's something.
There is dark chocolate.
Yeah, and like a barnyard. I know that's not a great thing to say, but that's the first thing that came to mind.
No, it's like fresh cut grass,
I was
fresh cut hay.
I was a farm
almost.
kid. I mean, I grew up, farm and cattle, and
A little funk to it. The good kind. I have a cheers yawn. Just based on the nose, that's a cheers.
glad we bought this one already. It's so sweet,
Oh,
and then like smoky.
dark
And then
chocolate, caramel. Rye spice is almost understated
It
on this
really
one.
is. Yeah,
That's delicious.
everything's on top of it. But no, wait, hang on. Now it's coming.
Rolling a little bit more now, yeah. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it lets you know that it's still a rye. Even though
Yeah.
it's got all that
Oh, yeah.
flavor right up front.
It's like, hey, I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'm still a rye. That's the iconic part of it.
Yeah, there you go. Wow.
All right.
You pick.
I'm going to do the port wine.
Port wine, yes.
Port wine.
Yep.
Might as well.
Bad pick.
It's okay.
That's okay. I'll nose it.
For this one, it is 21% rye, and it is 119 proof.
75-21-4. Most popular mash bill ever.
I get that pour.
That rye is shining through
You
there.
know, I don't get. The cigar blend actually had a little better,
A little more
tawny,
raisiny,
little tawny
yeah.
port, a little more tawny port to it.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I dropped all the cups.
So as he's polishing the port over there, that you were talking about the chocolate
Yeah.
earlier, the chocolate whiskey. I don't do sweets. I don't do sweets in my drinks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Megan drank most of it.
But that chocolate whiskey, I was very, very surprised.
That's so good.
Yeah. Now, if he says like either.
Oh yeah, forgot to show this off to the camera.
Yeah. Oh, I just got a couple of drops. That's
Right?
look how that's spicy.
Right? And it's just got that sweet, not raisin, grapey.
Man, this is going to be expensive.
Oh my God. Wow.
Patrick, your fault.
I need some reimbursement here. Oh
Patrick.
boy.
I'm gonna message you right now.
Yeah. We need some subscribers so we can get some income coming in here.
Yeah. Wow. That might be like my third favorite thing I've had.
Wow.
And that's saying something. I don't really like port wine. Nor finishes with port wine.
Yeah.
I've not-
It's one of the sleepers here.
Yeah.
It's one of those
Wow.
ones.
I was so not looking forward to that.
It's one of the sleepers for sure.
Wow.
For sure.
Every single thing I've tried, I've loved.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Okay, what have we not tried that you would say we need to try? Final pour.
I would say crazy take, because you did the Tennessee Standard and you did that normal rye. 131 proof moonshine.
That's exactly what I
Moonshine?
was gonna suggest.
It's
Okay.
named your light whiskey,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
moonshine's the name.
okay.
So
It
Hey,
is.
I
very
also
good
grew
for
up on
me.
moonshine, so
So go into this pour completely thinking moonshine in a mason jar, and then tell me what you think.
Okay.
When you think standard moonshine in a mason jar, when you
Mhm.
see the stuff,
Are you
no,
doing one of those?
I will. Yes.
when I pull it out of my freezer at home,
Tells me everything I need to know
It's-
right
Well,
there.
it's
whether you pull it out of the
delicious.
freezer or whether you go into a store and you see
Thank you.
the numbers of people
I
that
can't
make
really
stuff
see the
in
bottom
mason
of
jars.
I'm going to show that off to the camera here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So in that bag that just went out to
Yeah.
my car, there is a jug of this,
Yeah,
Yeah.
your light whiskey.
the Riconics in that bag.
It smells like a bourbon.
yeah, there it smells like brown sugar,
Yeah.
cinnamon.
doesn't proof out at 131 on the nose.
No. If it had a
Proofs out
better
like
lid on it,
90.
I'd shake it just to see how many bubbles were in there. That's how you prove it.
Yeah. On the nose, you're not getting anything near that proof.
Yeah.
No.
Fulfill your dreams.
Fill your dream.
Show that to the camera, Dad. Yep.
Yeah.
It went quick. It went quick. That's high proof. It went quick. That's high proof.
See it? How fast those things
All right.
pop. Cheers. Thank you,
There we
gentlemen.
go.
Absolutely.
I will. Thank you. that is the faces right here that you see of that wasn't supposed to be that good.
No, it wasn't.
Wow.
And I like corn whiskey. I like
Everyone
moonshine.
says that, and I'm like, disregard the name.
Yeah, I mean, really.
Moonshine.
It-
But
But that's the thing. People come here, the tourists come here, and they get told moonshine.
they expect white lightning.
30 proof is not moonshine.
Crap.
Okay,
No,
it's
yeah.
not moonshine.
No, it's whatever it came off the still.
So I say keep your objective notion towards moonshine when you sip that, and then give your real feeling afterwards.
I mean, that's a bourbon on the palate.
Oh,
110%.
This is so much better than popcorn Sutton.
Yes.
Say that one more time, a little louder.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Oh, it got me. It got on. This is so much better than popcorn Sutton. This will be a short. We'll throw a short out.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It
Wow.
really is.
Holy cow.
When I tasted that for the first time, I was the same way. Are you
It's
sure?
surprising you would never expect it. You never pick
No.
it up if you're drinking
No.
here, but
Yeah.
That's
And funny enough, that was one of the last ones that I had tried
Yeah.
the first time. I
Wow.
came out.
because you don't pick it, and then it's like, well, here's our little secret.
wow. Wow.
Yeah, that.
It's a little warm, but it's
But I would put it.
I put that at 110.
I was gonna say 110, 115, somewhere in that range.
It does not.
I'm getting a
Not at all.
just a touch of a hug. It's only like down to here.
I never get the hugs. Like
You do occasionally.
Almost never.
Yeah.
I had it like twice in my life.
Yeah, it does not go at 131.
No, not at all. Wow. All right, that's 10 for 10.
Yeah.
That's 10 for
Unless you
10.
see anything else.
They only hold 6 in a box.
Yeah, I know that's why I came out here with a few boxes.
I'm gonna have to rearrange the back of the truck. It's like the Kentucky trip where I was gonna get a pallet of staves, and I had to rethink the whole basement.
We ended up
and
filling the
studio
entire
thing.
bed of that F450 out there.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Man.
I don't think I've ever been to a distillery and had every single thing I
never
had.
have. Distillery,
loved.
winery, anything.
That's
Anything.
awesome.
Anything.
But I'm fairly critical.
Yeah,
Of me in particular. He's very
there's that.
yeah.
But you usually get that if you go for, their 6 or their 10 or whatever they have. Chances are 2/3 of them you're not going to be like, oh,
Yeah.
can't wait for this again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not
You're
going
like, oh yeah, that's fine. It's not something I would revisit a ton.
It's a
I
very,
would drain any one of these bottles
it's,
in
yeah,
a week.
yeah, it's a very high rarity to walk into
Yeah.
many other places and go,
Yeah,
I'll put
all
these
of that.
shelves.
This-
These will all be on my
all
shelf
of that.
and out.
Yeah. This is like the 80s, and you bought an album, and every song was great, like REO Speedwagon and High Infidelity. I mean, that's what this is like. I know you guys don't know who that
Isn't that
is, but
good?
anyway.
For
Isn't that good,
2025 reference, Sleep Token's new album, even Arcadia.
Or the good,
There you
like,
go.
the old Tom Petty albums.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're
Yeah.
good on both sides of the cassette.
Yeah.
Those were little things that were plastic. And
Oh, yeah.
I had a cassette player in my first car. Don't worry.
Oh,
yeah.
man, that's great.
Wow.
I said, turn over to side B. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
These are all good too.
Like this
Yeah.
would even be hard for me to rate them in order. You know?
Yeah, but we're going to have to because we're going to buy a bunch of them. We're going to take them home and then we're going to have to rate them.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a King's Family Distillery
blind
vertical.
or vertical. Yeah. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's insane.
yeah.
Unreal.
I don't
Yeah,
even
Patrick,
hear
you heard
it.
it. Patrick, you heard it.
Yeah, that's true. Got to
You
give
were
him
right.
props.
Okay, we got it.
Gotta give
Okay,
him
Ron,
props.
okay, we got it.
I mean, I don't go to Beam and like everything I try.
I might.
You might. Now
I
I can
might.
go to Four Roses and like everything I try.
Yeah.
I can go to Wild Turkey
Turkey.
and
Yeah.
like everything I try.
Those might be the only two,
But
though.
listen, that's putting these guys up with
Against
some
with
really
the
big names.
two of the biggest distilleries, bourbon-wise, rye-wise, in the world.
Yeah,
It's high praise.
yeah.
Right here.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah. I mean, it's coming from us, which don't mean a lot, but hey,
It's like 2.5 hours away from the house.
yeah, yeah. All right, so here we are. We have now gone through and tasted multiples.
Yes.
Everything, not just some things. Everything has been outstanding, and so now Gina is going to give us some information about the distillery and what they do, and give you guys some information about it.
Yeah, so I do all of the marketing. I help with bottling. I help with our barrel picks. But Justin and Cara are the owners. Justin used to work at Old Smoky. He started there as their master distiller and then eventually moved to MGP after he met Cara, I think. But Cara started as a grain broker in Minnesota, and then eventually, so she sourced all the rye for like all the big distilleries in like Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana. And then, yeah, came together, kept meeting, and then eventually was like, let's make a hobby.
Oh, wow. And what a hobby they've made.
Oh, yes.
This is, so how long have they been, how long have you guys been here and what have you been doing? So,
Store's been open for about 8 years now.
wow, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We just keep growing and growing. We're starting to put out more bourbon and rye finishes more than doing our sweet things. But then we still have the sweet things to please kind of everybody.
Sure.
So
Yeah. I mean, it's great. I mean, Josh's fiance, Megan's back here behind us.
yeah,
And so she's had a lot of the sweet things, and I'm sure she'll give us feedback on that.
yes, yes.
But I mean, it's crazy to walk in, and I've never 40 years doing of drinking plus. I've never found
finishes.
this much.
There's finishes here that I would never, ever buy that I love.
Yeah.
Here.
We were told you've got to come here, and so we did. And we just said this is like, REO Speedwagon's High End Fidelity, where every song was great, everything we tried was great.
I love to hear that. Like,
Yeah.
I get a little teary-eyed because, like, it's been a labor of love. This has actually been like, it wasn't supposed to be anything. This was supposed to be a hobby for me. Like, I started with just vodka. Go for it. You
Go
need to
ahead.
go through it. Yeah, go for it.
It's a business. Do it.
Yes, well, and it was like, it started, I just had like vodka, and then I had bourbon and rye, and I had like 5 or 6 different things. And then we started to win awards. And then we started to, like, it just snowballed into this. And now, like, we've got TikTokers coming in and like social media people, and we're on Discord, and we're on like all these new different technologies, social media things. And I'm just like, it blows my mind. It just blows my mind. This was not the goal ever. It was because I didn't want to travel anymore. I didn't want to do what I was doing before. And I figured I could probably make some money on bourbon, or at least try my hand at it. And all of a sudden, like, it's just wild.
That is
ridiculous.
outstanding.
All right, Dad. You got a case.
I got a case.
I got a case.
What a deal, right? I've
Honestly,
never done this. Never done this at a distillery. Never.
This is probably the best experience I've ever had tasting at a distillery.
Without a doubt, for me too. I mean,
Ever.
there's no doubt.
Like, period, the end. Easy choice.
It's
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's in frame here behind us. King's family. King's family. And just outstanding.
Yeah.
Here in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Gallenberg, area.
It's the place to be.
Yeah. I hate to say it. I hate to pull anybody into this commercialism, but this place is worth it.
Yes.
It's worth it.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah. Yep.
10 out of 10. Everything I tried, I loved.
Yep.
And that never happens.
You'll see them on the channel.
You will.
So,
All right, guys. That's going to conclude our
hunt.
Eastern Tennessee trip hunt. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to all the videos. We appreciate every single one of you. What do we normally tell the people, Dad?
Outstanding bourbon and rye. our videos get better with time.
And please take care of yourselves.